So our next step is to place the pendant proffer light fixtures in the lobby. To do that, we set the work plane, which in this case we're going to hang it from the roof. We're going to choose our 120-volt proffer pendants and place them at a height of 9 feet. And I think I actually did 8 feet, but you can do 9 feet. And the spacing is usually done by an interior architect, but we're just going to try to space them out. You can make that 8 feet if you want to. Another thing to do when you look at these views is to find out where your cut plane is, to make sure that you're seeing everything down below that you want to. So your view range, I've got it at 9 feet. So let's see what happens if I say 10 feet. Okay, so that would be okay too. You can set your view range so that you make sure that you're going to see your lights in there. Okay, so let's take a look and see how to do this. So here's a troffer, a light pendant. And look at the spacing. I've got them fairly even. If I want to dimension one of these, which you don't do, you can see they're about 6 feet apart that way. And if I go the other way, they're about 10 feet apart. That's just because they're really kind of like evened out across there. And that would be fine. It could take more than those. It could take less. But it gives the idea of how you're going to set up these circuits so that you've got everything set in there. Okay, so I want to be able to set up like that. And then over here, I've picked, well, we'll talk about that one in a little bit. Let's go and see if I can figure out how to put these in here. The first thing I have to do is make sure that I've got some sections with the right elevations. So go to a section view somewhere. East mechanical will work out fine. And make sure that you do have, oops, see, I don't actually, there's my roof over there. I actually had to put this in. I had level 1 and level 2. I needed to add level 3. And remember, to do that, you right click and you create similar and make a new one and call it roof. So this roof one came in with my link. I need to make sure that I've got a roof level in here. And you can place that wherever you want it to go. And move it back over here so it's right on top. Right? And that's fine. But you do need a roof level to do this next thing. So I usually just go to an existing elevation and do a make similar. There are other ways to do it if you know how, and that's fine. So let me go to my manufacturing one, then I'm going to pretend I'm going to do it here. And we'll go to systems, and I'm going to put in a light fixture. Now I need to go find one. This is the plain recessed light fixture is in there already. You'll need to load a family, find lighting, MEP or architectural, it won't matter. Internal, and then you'll look for one of these. And I'm asking you to just do this pendant light fixture. Which one did I have over here? I think I did the 2 lamp pendant light linear 2. Look at it. Looks like, and it's really weird because it actually goes upward. I don't know why they did that. It goes upward. So when I put it in, I'm going to have to flip it so it goes downward. The weirdest thing. Let's see how to do that. The first thing I have to do when I'm in systems is I have to set my working plane because I don't have an object for it to go onto. So I set my working plane and I'm going to tell it that I'm on the roof level. Now when I go ahead and put in my light fixture and I choose my pendant light fixture, 120 volt, that's what we're using. See how it goes upward. I can put up, should be able to put it in here. It's looking, oh, and I need to place it on a work plane. There we go. So I have to set the work plane and then I have to tell it to put it on a work plane because I don't really have a thing in this model to put it on. And then I can just place it somewhere. Probably 6 feet from each edge would be fine. Okay, I'm just going to eyeball it. You can put it in more precisely. And then I just need to make a little array out of it if you remember how to do that. I'm going to ungroup them too, by the way. And I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put 5 of them in and ungroup them. And so then I'll put them like, what did I say, 6 feet apart or was it 4 feet apart? Now I don't remember what I said. I think I said 6 feet apart. There we go. And I've got them in there. And I might need one more, but this would be satisfactory. And then I want to select, get my selection right, select those and array those ones. And this one looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 again, maybe. And these will be 10 feet. Should be able to make them go the other way. Let's see if I can get that going again. There we go. Array 4. That's really interesting. I don't know why they're not going next direction, but I can do a copy if I can't get that to work. Oh, I know why. Because I was getting the power panel. I think I was getting the power panel in. There we go. Power panel was locked on the wall, so I couldn't do it. So I need to make sure I didn't select my power panel. There we go. And then if I need to, I can move those to adjust them and just center them up a little. Again, I'm not too keen that it has to be anything perfect. I only got one. Catch all of them. So I got them all, and I move over like maybe 1 foot. That looks pretty good. And so I've got them in there. Now I want to see what it looks like. So I want to make a little a section view just to make sure that I've got it looking right. So I'll just put a section view through those and I'll shorten it down so I'm not looking all that far. And right click and I think I can go to the view. Oh, they're all upward. I should have switched that first one, but you can switch them. So be sure to switch that first one so that it's going downwards. But this is why I always take a look at these. Let me come on back here, and I'm going to have to switch all of those, right? They all have to switch. So now I'm taking a long time to do them one at a time, but there's always a way to get it done. Okay, so you'll want to make sure that those all go downward, that they're mounted on the roof, coming down. Oh, here's another thing. The standard drop is like 2 feet. And I want these to come down about 10 feet from the roof, maybe even 9 feet. See what happens if I make them 9 feet. Okay, so I want them the right distance from the roof also. So you may have to edit that type to get those to be the right elevation. Otherwise, they're going to be way, way, way up in the air, and they'll show right on this one, but they won't show right on the others. And then you can hide this in the view. So that's your placement of the pendant lights.